YouTube, I'm Super Dan the Shoe Man. I've got another video for you today, another early shoe. Before we get to the shoe, which I'm sure you'll have already seen the thumbnail, so you know what the shoe is. If you're looking at the box, you still probably know what the shoe is if you didn't know by the thumbnail, but I guess this is less obvious. Anyways, today I went to Soul Collectors in Kennesaw, Georgia. A buddy of ours, a buddy of mine and Miguel's, Ernesto, opened up this shop in Kennesaw. It's only been open a few weeks, and it's our first time going in to check it out, and I really enjoy being there. We'll talk about that in just a second. First though, before we get any further, I gotta give a word from our sponsor. And I'm gonna go back to the oldie but the best. Matthew 27 verse 46, Jesus was hanging from the cross, and he looks up to God and he says, my God, why have you forsaken me? Hebrews 13:5 says that God will never leave us or forsake us. And when I read that, I read it as God's never gonna leave me or forsake me, because I trust that Jesus took all that forsaken on the cross for me. And Hesper, do you know where it says in the Bible that the word should be written on our hearts?
No. Not off the top of my head.
Not off the top of my head. And when I looked for it the other day, I was thinking about doing this in a video. I couldn't find the word should be written on our hearts. I found that the law should be written on our hearts. But I guess the law is now grace, right? Which is that Jesus took all of that forsaking for us. So really that should be written on our hearts. That's why I give this same commercial every single time, so that it's written on my hearts. Just on my hearts. On my heart. And hopefully yours too. Hesper, do you feel like those two verses are written on your heart more so than they were before I started doing it in my videos? Maybe not, because you're not in here very much. And you don't watch my videos much. Well, I know it's on mine, and I think Haley would say so too. And was it Pastor Michael that was preaching yesterday and he said Hebrews 13:5? Or no, he said God will never leave us or forsake us, or was it Kale?
Yesterday?
No, whenever it was recently, somebody was preaching and said God will never leave us or forsake us.
I don't know who said it.
Somebody. And I said Hebrews 13:5. So that is absolutely written on my heart, and that's why I do it all the time. You're welcome. All right. First, I want to show you a little bit from Soul Culture. Wade Green Road in Ackworth, Georgia, buy, sell, trade, Soul Culture. This dude, Ernesto, that owns this place, just opened it, and it's a little bit dry at the moment, but I think it's going to get there. As we walk in, we see the grade school, lots of 4s, cool grays, topazes, dunks, pandas, and here are the men's. UNC 6s, University Blue 4s, Biohacks, you don't see those every day. Cool grays, Fire Red 4s, about 2 years old now. Still seeing some DS there, Lightnings, and White Oreos. So for it just opening, they got pretty good stock already. Union 4s. Air Maxes, Bread 4s, one of the best shoes ever made. One of the best shoes ever made. Some slides. There are the guys, Miguel. All right, so the shop doesn't have a whole lot of inventory yet, but he's just opened, and we're going to help him get there. And we talked a little bit about, I've got a lot of shoes that I want to get rid of that I generally don't sell to shops like his. In general, but he's a buddy of mine. I've known that guy for a really long time, and Bola's coming in to say hello. If y'all didn't catch this in a video from the 4th of July weekend, Bola was like deathly ill. She almost died, and Hesper took care of her, even though she doesn't really like dogs or Bola. And Bola's good now, so hopefully she'll stick around with us for a few more years. So he talked to me about, obviously I'm sure that he'll buy some of these shoes that I have here. I think 1, 2, 9, 18, 24. I got like 50 shoes, 50 dead stock shoes just that I'm looking at right now that I don't really want, that I probably won't end up keeping. And I'm just kind of lazy about moving my feet to get them out of here. And so I'm sure some of them that will just get sold to him. Some of them though, I think I'm going to put on consignment. And We haven't really talked about this in detail yet, but I think there should be a Super Dana Shoe Man consignment shelf, right, Esther?
Yeah.
Or like just nook, corner, right?
Yeah.
Maybe a glass case, you know. He did ask me about the Alma Manier 3s up here. He asked me if I'm going to keep those, and well, I find it really hard to wear those. I'm going to keep those. These, I also find it hard to wear, but I don't really want to keep them either. So those we'll do something with those, maybe to him. But he already had a pair of those. I'm sure he wants another one. But either way, he ooped me this one, and I also think we discussed this briefly that hopefully in the future we'll have this relationship where he gets something good, hopefully even early, that I just haven't been able to get my hands on for plenty of reasons, and I can come make a video that's, you know, not sponsored, but made possible by Soul Culture. So if y'all are in the Atlanta area, go check him out. Soul Culture, it's in Kennesaw. You can find him on Instagram. Google doesn't have him quite yet. If you Google Soul Culture, which I did today, it took me somewhere in New Jersey, I think. But I think if you do Kennesaw, Georgia, you'll be able to find it. So check that out. All right. So you can tell by the thumbnail. Do you know what box this might be? What kind of shoe this might be in here other than Jordan?
Like a number?
Yes.
3.
Yes. How'd you know?
Because elephant print.
Yeah, good job. Awesome job. So Hesper's actually very observant, and she may know what this means, and I'll ask her in a second. But first, I'm going to read this. Air Jordan 3 Retro, black, rush orange, fossil stone. So Hesper, read what you can see. Make sure it's in focus here. What this is on this box.
Elephant times Jordan Jumpman equals Jordan. Legend.
Okay. That's what you see. So when I looked at this, I saw, obviously, elephant for elephant print that's on freeze, right? Mm. This is like it's not even a full Jumpman. It's kind of scribbled, right? Mm-hmm. So I don't know why that's scribbled. And I just see equals basketball dude. I would assume that this is Jordan. It kind of reminds me of a silhouette of Michael Jordan, but it's not like a Jumpman is Jordan. You know it is.
It doesn't say anything online. There's
a couple of other silhouettes of Michael that you'd kind of recognize, like there's like from his dunk from the 3-point line. Those are more obviously Michael Jordan because they are a pose from him in a real picture or in some advertisement that you see a lot. And this, I don't know what it is, but Miguel pointed out what this is. And I'm not sure if he's right or not, but and it makes a little bit of sense, but not really. Elephant plus Jordan equals goat. Esper's like, it made a lot of sense when he said it, and I felt like he knew what he was talking about, like that was the intention. But that feels like there should have just been a goat here, like an outline of a goat. Like this is an elephant, but this would be a goat.
So the elephant made him the greatest?
No, but this is just the shoe that has a bunch of elephant print on it, which might be the goat. I don't know. Y'all comment down below. Tell me what
Did you say plus or times?
It's times. I might have said plus. I'm sorry. Take a look at the tag. There is no retail price on this. Do you know what the shoe looks like?
Pink.
There's a little bit, but not really. You can't envision like having seen this shoe that you know of.
I don't think so.
Okay. I didn't like this shoe to begin with, and I was like, nah, I'm good. He actually got this under retail, and the prices have gone up since he got it.
Oh, this is the one you liked.
I thought I did, and then I thought I didn't, and now I have it in hand, and I think I do. Like this black leather is pretty nice, thick, fairly thick cut. I didn't know how I was gonna feel about the elephant print. I would say this is not elephant print.
This reminds me of a shoe sponsored by Home Depot.
Oh yeah, because of the orange.
And the leather, and the black, and the white.
So I don't really have any elephant print down here, but I guess I do. This one. I'm gonna make a mess. Okay. Ooh, this is a Spizike Hesper got me this for Christmas a few years ago, and that's more like elephant print. I mean, this not exactly, but more like elephant print than this is. And
The front looks more elephant print than the back.
yeah, than this. It looks good though. Like this looks like rawhide, and it's cut. And it's just got a little bit of extra texture. But the texture generally that comes on leather from Nike, like this texture, is probably not texture in the actual leather. It's probably texture in the polyurethane finish. Like it was just smooth leather, and then they put this over.
Looks like it's gonna peel.
This?
No,
Or this?
that. Like when you put your hand on it, it like looks funny.
Like that? It's possible. I don't know.
Like your chair.
Yeah. Yeah, like a vinyl chair, or a chair that has a vinyl wrap, or headphones that have vinyl around the ear, or the cushion up here. It just over time it just starts peeling off. But I think I like these. You get Jumpman arrow on the back because it's nothing. It's not an OG colorway. It's not a collab. It's not telling any story. I mean, I guess it is telling a story though. Let's get this insole out of here, because this insole has. I want to see what kind of insole it has to know how comfortable it's going to be. And also, we're going to see the insole. See, the Jumpman is scribbled. It's not a full Jumpman. So maybe this was by the time he wore the Jordan 3, he was the GOAT. So his third year, fourth year. Whatever that was.
Maybe it was in the making. Like he's not complete yet.
Still, or by the 3?
No,
By the
Equals
Jumpman.
is complete, but
By the
that
Jumpman.
one
Yeah.
he's like not filled in all the way.
Right, because it took him a couple years before we knew without a doubt that he was the GOAT.
That makes more sense.
But still, it's like, why is this GOAT? It doesn't really look like GOAT. This doesn't resemble GOAT to me. I don't know.
What is
but
GOAT?
This is a greatest of all time.
No, what does goat look like to you?
Not a guy with a ball in his hand or throwing a ball up. But this is a polyurethane insole, so they gave us good insole. Thank you, Nike. And this is the polyurethane insole out of a Jordan 11. See, it says AJ 11 right here.
Mm-mm.
They must have made like trillions of these years ago, and so they just use them for everything now. When they want to put a decent insole in a shoe, I think 4s have them too. I know that the insole from the 4 will fit in the 11, and the 11 in the 4. But this is in one of my videos. I think it was the video where I took the insole out of this shoe, put it in this shoe, because this has polyurethane, this has crap. It said AJ 11, but these are size 11s, and I was like, maybe that's just the 11, but I'm pretty sure it's it's out of the Jordan 11, but this is a size 10.5, and it says 10.5 here, so this is definitely Jordan 11, but polyurethane. So thank you, Nike. We get a decent pad on the tongue. You like 3s, right?
They're okay.
You think they're comfortable.
Yeah, my Cardinals are nice.
She likes the Cardinals. Would you wear these?
No.
No, because it's just not you, right?
No, they're Home Depot.
Home Depot, but do you dislike them, or it's just not you?
It's not me because I don't like it.
Okay, so you dislike them. Do you see how somebody would like these?
Yeah, like
Okay, so
someone who likes minimal, not a lot going on.
I feel like this is more than your Cardinals.
No, my Cardinals have elephant print.
But this has elephant print-ish.
Questionable.
It is questionable, you're right.
This is
elephant
elephant print.
Right, and to put all of this on this outside,
It's not.
to put all of this on the outside, and have an elephant, and then to give us elephant print that looks nothing like an elephant. It doesn't even have the print, so it's got the wrong color of an elephant.
I don't know, maybe you got a bad one.
No, this is how they are. This is the color of an elephant in the Atlanta Zoo, because
Tan?
no, this is not tan. But
It looks
okay, it's brown.
tan.
It's brown because we have red clay. So the normal gray of an elephant with red clay, Georgia red clay on him, it turns into this color, or redder. But this is like what you think of a normal elephant color, right?
Yeah, that is
Great.
definitely not on the toe.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't know why they pushed elephant so hard and then gave us this elephant print that's just so not elephant print. But I do think I'd wear these. Maybe not over a lot of the shoes that I have, but they're pretty cool. I like them. And I like the materials. The materials are feeling good. Very good. So thanks for the oop. Again, Soul, Culture, and Kennesaw. Hopefully we'll be doing some more collaborations with them. Hopefully you will see my shoes for sale on consignment in their shop. Probably even some of my used shoes. Do you have a pair of shoes? Didn't you have a pair of shoes you said you wanted me to get rid of?
Easter.
Jordan 11 Easter. Yes. Hesper loves this shoe, but this colorway, for some reason, was only made in men's sizes.
Yeah, it's just a little too big.
Right, so it's a size 7. This is the smallest size that they made. I mean, iridescent, shiny,
it's so pretty.
Blues, whites. It, aside from the iridescence, just the color of this 12, Jordan 12 in this size is like, it looks like a cheerleading shoe, right? Just the look of it, not even with the color, but maybe that it's white. But still not made in smaller sizes for the females.
Yeah.
But you might see some of these in there, and hopefully hear a lot more from them, about them in my videos, because hopefully we can support each other in our endeavors, YouTube and retail shop. So y'all let me know what you think about this video with this shoe down below. Oh, all right. So y'all need to comment. If you've watched through this video, this is what you need to comment down below. Comment about this, because today, this video that I'm recording right now will be the last video that I record in this room. The last video. So anybody who acts surprised in the next video that I record, because you'll still see a lot of videos from this, or from this room, because I have 20 or so videos of just older releases that I've got uploaded, edited, and everything ready to go. But every video that I make from here on out will be in another room. Atticus is moving into this room so that Trent can have Atticus's room, because Atticus's room is closest to our room. So we need to get that transition started. And I'm moving all of this into, what do you call it? Our study.
Yeah.
It's a little bit smaller than, maybe not too much.
It's probably the same.
It's a little bit smaller than this room. And doesn't have 4 real walls, but it'll do. And Hesper got me a new shoe containment system. Is that what you call it? Sure. A shoe containment system. And we're about to, she doesn't realize this right now. She already started it. Started the move from here to there. Let me paint over to there. Hesper had a drop down there with just her shoes in it, and hers and Haley's. And she's already moved those shoes into the new containment system, which I'm probably going to have to reorganize them, because I definitely have my own vibes for that organization system. But she's also volunteering to help me get all the rest of these out of here today.
Sure.
No, she doesn't have to do that, but we're going to start moving today, so no more videos will be recorded in here. Maybe we'll get a little time lapse of the transformation of that room. And but I thank y'all for being here for the entirety of this room, because we moved into this room, I don't know when. I can see, and I can look back on YouTube. It's probably 8 months ago, because we've been doing this for 14 months now, 14 months. So maybe 8 months ago, we moved out of the dining room, recording videos in the dining room. You remember that? Mm-hmm. And moved it into here.
I wanted my table back.
Yes, and now we're moving it upstairs. So thanks for being here. Comment about this. Don't act surprised in the next video when you see it, because you should have already watched to the end of this. And the people that watch to the end of this and are not surprised in the other video, that's going to help me determine my most valuable sub. And we're like 20 subs away from 2,000 right now. So this video is going up tomorrow. The first video from that room is going up like 2 days after that. And when you're surprised, then I'm going to say, go back and watch the other video, because you missed it. You didn't stick around. That's a good idea, isn't it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Most valuable sub. You gotta know you're sitting here watching these videos. Why? because YouTube likes it. And of course I like it, but it's because YouTube likes it. Because if you sit here and watch these videos, it means you're engaged with the content, and it means YouTube is more likely to promote this content to other people. So thanks for being here. Tell your grandma about the Jordan 3. Tell your grandma about Soul Collectors, because she can go, if she's in the Atlanta area, she can go there sneaker shopping for you. And smash the like button, comment down below about the new room, and I'll see you next time.
You're so pretty.
Say bye.
Juice. Ah! Shoes. And I like shoes.
Fire! It's so cute.